All right, this is the happy holidays, everyone. I'm all through the holiday here. It's a really nice day out. It's like, I don't know, it's like 3 degrees, but it's sunny and there's no wind. It's actually quite nice. I'm going to take all of these cages here, get them out to the greenhouse. And then when we go over here, I have a whole bunch of water bottles again. These are kind of clean water bottles that I use upstairs for drinking water. And we're going to get them out to the greenhouse. Those will get painted black this year and filled with water to help with the heating of the greenhouse. So let's go get the cat and get that started and get on out to the greenhouse. There's some other things I want to do. I want to get some mulch on the ground. Some of my older trees there I think would benefit from putting down some of those wood chips to really help keep the heat in the ground for when it comes to June or May, when it has a chance to have at least one last frost, which really affects those little trees on the side of my property. Those would be the first trees I show you in my tours. So any of my tours, one I did last week, those would be the first trees right out there beside the road. So let's get over here. Let's go get that cat. All right, we're back in the greenhouse with the sunshine. It's just a little over 20 degrees in here, like about 25. I know it's hard to see that, but I can see it. 25 degrees. We're gonna get some of this stuff out of here. This is just all stuff from the garage. I need to really start putting stuff where it belongs. Get these pots where they belong, get them stacked up a little bit. This is more my plan to kind of clean up in here, take down these freaking weeds that shouldn't be here. They just don't want to leave me alone. So we're gonna get over here. I've been organizing some of these pots a little bit. Some of the ones I really like to use are like these ones right here, which are the solid 1 gallons. I like them a lot, especially when they're for me. Roll up these hoses, you know, kind of put the pump underneath somewhere so it's not, we don't like the sun shining on everything all the time. It does damage to practically everything. It starts wearing out plastic and making things crisp, being hot, cold, whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna do that right now. Let's get that done. I'll get some mulch in too. I also have coffee grounds I gotta spread out, about 4 bags. That's about a month to 2 months worth from work. All right, these are the trees I was talking about right here. There's like 5 of them. There's an apricot, 2 nectarines, and 2 peaches. I believe they're Reliance peaches. Yeah, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna try it, work on these 4 trees. And if there's extra or whatever, or I'm using too much, I might just go down there and do that last apricot. And we're gonna put this coffee. It's a little frozen, and so are these wood chips. The ones that are on top, not so bad. I got a little bit of the garlic there too, still fermenting from before. I'll put a little bit of that in there, but this is really frozen, so I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to use it. So let's get started. Let's get get these coffee grounds up and around these trees. It's a good fertilizer, and then we'll cover it up around. As you can see, the base has no wood chips at all, no mulch. So we want to get some mulch in there. Help protect it, keep the moisture in longer, and suppress some of the weeds. So we'll just do that and stay tuned. All right, it's not the best job because like I said, the wood chips are frozen, but the sun hitting it all day. It's cold out here, believe me, my hands are freezing, but it's really kind of nice in the sun and there's no real wind, so I'm enjoying this. Now I just have the garlic juice, put a little bit of that around there and it stinks. That's nice and fermented. Put it right on the trunk, I don't care. We're just gonna throw some in there. See, the good thing about this and the coffee grounds is that rabbits and voles and stuff, they don't really like coffee grounds, and they definitely don't like garlic. So this is what we're gonna do. Got enough here for about 4 of these trees. Again, I'm just gonna do 4 today. I got other things I gotta do today, but there's a couple more days I got off that can make do with. So I got other things I gotta do, like clean the greenhouse. Again, we're just gonna slap it in there. We don't care. Just mix it in there. That's all it does. We're trying to prevent those animals from coming in and chewing up the bark, which is also why I have these white strips on the trees. And I'm noticing that mine are missing on this one here. Look at this one. Maybe I took them off because they were big enough not to worry about anymore. These were like secondary trees. They struggle every year. The pruning doesn't help. So I'm only gonna prune the dead off this year only. And then we'll see how it goes from there, because there's not a lot I can do. And we'll see if we can get them a lot bigger and stronger before I start pruning them a little bit more. But yeah, that's it for this. So stay tuned. We're gonna do a bunch more stuff throughout the holiday here, and hopefully we get a few more days of decent weather. Take advantage of the days you can, not what you can't. Do what you can, not what you can't. You get me? Always be propagating. And yeah, stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. This has been a long week. I hope everybody had a good holiday and a safe one at that. We had a couple of storms in the last couple of days, so I haven't really been getting out here to do anything, even though I had some time off. Usually when I have time off, I try to spend it out in the food forest as much as I can. But you know, I'm sure, and you can all leave a comment down below about your motivation. What do you use for motivation to get out there in the cold weather, to get out there in the rainy weather, to the hot weather, to just get out there and get something done? So I keep trying to do it. I force myself to get out here even when I don't want to. It's so much easier to lay up into the loft and watch some movies and cozy up with a nice hot tea. But we're gonna get out there. We're gonna get down to our raised beds. We got some cardboard all loaded up in the cat. We're gonna go down there and do some sheet mulching. We're gonna, just cover it up for now so that come spring, hopefully we have a little control on the weeds in those raised beds so that we can utilize them. I definitely want to get some potatoes and a few other easy growing vegetables down there. Now I don't grow peas, I don't grow anything that mice just love, because they'll just decimate it. So I tried peppers. Again, the bugs and the pests just eat the heck out of them. So I got my nice warm hat on from my mother-in-law. She gave this to me for Christmas, and it is warm. I am warm. I got to get out there and cool off. So here's the food forest after a nice good snow. Looks okay. I don't have any trees down that I can see so far. I'm doing a big scan here, but yeah, definitely I don't see too many trees down. That's good news. So the voles, they like to find a nice home underneath the roots and then use the roots as food. So they're knocking my trees over. So here's the raised bed here. This is one of the gardens I haven't really been using much. We got some weeds in here. We're gonna try and knock them down a little bit. We're gonna weigh it down with some snow, and hopefully we'll get what we desire out of it. It's gonna need some weights. I think I'm gonna have to get some wood or something too to help keep it down. Here's the raised beds, same difference. Just got to get in there, do a little trimming, and then put the cardboard down. So let's get started because it is cold out here and I want to get this done. Oh, it's cold out here. My feet are starting to get chilly. Everything else is fine. Got my insulated coveralls and my raccoon hat. Here, we got the cardboard down. I did chop out some of the weeds, just use the shovel. That's why I have that shovel, because it's got a sharp edge on it. And we got some wood here and some extra pieces here. We're gonna just grab the wood and use it to weigh it down, because we want the snow and the rain to mat it down. So that's what we're gonna want to do. This wind is strong enough that it'll just blow it away. So we're gonna get at that. Let's get that done right now. And just like that, we're done. And again, I just needed some weight for the wind and hope some snow will mat that down. Get it down a lot flatter, maybe stick to the dirt a bit more. Even some rain would do it, but it does like to curl because it is cardboard. It'll want to curl up. So we need to find a few more weights or something if we need it. But for now, that's my sheet mulching for the year. That's one more chore this holiday season. Got some time off, got to use it up. So again, there's not much going on around here. I'm looking around, everything looks pretty good. So we're gonna get back up into the greenhouse and just do a little bit of cleaning before we turn in, go make some lunch and cozy up to a movie and a nice hot tea. Before I head up to the greenhouse though, I just kind of wanted to show the pond. Because the ground's frozen, it didn't take nothing to fill it. This thing here was practically empty before it got cold. I'm afraid to step on it right now. Give it a little try. If I go in, all the, oh, whoa man, oh shoot. Oh yeah, that's wet. Oh, I can't get up. Oh yeah, that's deceiving. As you can see, yeah, there's the blooper reel. So I want this to get hard up so I can come in here and cut down these reeds. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get in soon because my foot's soaked now. Just wanted to show that. All right. This is a little cleanup around, not too much. There's just so much of it here. I want to put more of that black matting down. This, what do they call that? Gardening cloth there, or landscaper's cloth. And yeah, we want to get around here. We cleaned up in here, got some of that out of there. All this like prickly stuff, and I don't know, it's just a bunch of brambles. I gotta grab my loppers here. Let's do my loppers because I had to lop some of them that got so big. And yeah, I'll work on more of this greenhouse next year when I'll get these all full of water and laced all the way around the perimeter of this. These hoses are kind of too cold to fold up right now, so I'll wait for a nice warm day. We got a lot of matting on the top here. All we need is a little bit of sun and all that stuff will start coming off. Doesn't take much. It's about 0 degrees in here. I'll show you in a minute, but I had to take the cover off. I couldn't read the thermometer anymore. So we got our pots. Got rid of our big brambles here, the big brush that was in here, the weeds. Got rid of a bunch of other stuff, put them in boxes and or on the shelf where they belong. Made a big bag of garbage right here, which is all plastic and dumb stuff that I don't need. And we got some cardboard. I just keep that around as burnables. And like I said, the thermometer is sitting at 1 degree. Well, 2 degrees in the greenhouse. And that's by the open window. I got a little mouse nest in here. Kind of disturb them every year. I should just let them live there and then they'll leave me alone. But yeah, I freaked them out. Again, lots of pots. Some of this dirt, all this stuff is no good. This is just topsoil that goes super hard. And unless you mix it good with some compost and or sand and or peat moss. So that's about it. So that's it. I hope you all have a safe New Year's. Don't drink and drive. And we'll see you in the new year. I'm really excited and looking forward to 2026. All right, stay safe.